Hello everyone, welcome to this 30-minute cardio session with us, Suvini and Niran.
With a 4-minute warm-up followed by 16 minutes of an explosive main workout and end the workout with a 4-minute cool down. I will be demonstrating all the scaled down versions of the movements for all our beginners and new members. But if you are here to challenge yourself, follow Niran for all the advanced movements.
Before we get started, keep a bottle of water and towel close by. And let's begin with the warm-up. The warm-up will have 4 movements and 30 seconds each.
All right, warm-up 1, the touchdown squat. Get into your squat position. Your feet are shoulder width apart, toes facing slightly outside. Gonna sink down into a squat. Try and touch the ground, keep your back straight and chest up. And then you're gonna stand up tall, all right? And for beginners, you're just gonna hinge at the hips, reach down. It's all right if you don't touch the ground. A half squat is more than fine. And you're gonna come up and stand tall. Ready to do this?
Yes.
All right,
begin.
Let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Slight hinge at the hips for the beginners.
Focus on dropping your hip down to wherever you are comfortable. For the ones who are here to challenge themselves, who've been doing a few sessions with us now, try to touch the floor, but keep your chest up. Drop your hip down below knee level as you go down.
Make sure your heels are planted firmly on the ground as you squat. All right, up next.
The next one is going to be the plank to mountain alternating toe touch. I'm going to run you all through this. The scaled down version will be where you keep your knees soft. Keep the knees soft, just reach up, touch your toe and come back to plank. Knees soft and back. For the scaled up, drive your hips higher, keep your legs straight, touch the toe and back. As you do this, drive your heel down. If you're comfortable, legs straight. If not, knees soft, but ensure you keep your back straight. Good to go? Let's begin. Let's get to position and start in 3, 2, and 1. Drive your hips up nice and high. Push your heel down as you lift your hips up. Back straight throughout.
Beginners, if you're just starting off, you can even touch your knees to make it a little easier. And when you come back, don't sink your hips down. Maintain that plank position.
Make sure you drop your hips just below shoulder level every time. And that's done.
Up next, we have the high knees. This is gonna really get your heart rate up. So for my beginners, you're just gonna do a high knee march. So march in place and get your knees all the way up to your chest. Keep your entire body upright, chest up. And for the advanced members, you're gonna do high knees with that hop. So you're gonna keep moving as fast as you can with your knees reaching towards your chest. Ready to go? All right, let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Remember to swing those arms as well, so you get that extra bit of momentum.
Keep your chest up as you do this. Lift your knees up to wherever you are comfortable. This one is meant to get the heart rate up, so I love that to happen.
It's just round 1, so get used to the movements, and then we're going to progress in round 2. And we're done.
Excellent. The last one for the warm-up is going to be the hamstring swipes. So ensure you get one leg forward. The leg that's forward is straight. Back knee is bent. Drive your hips back. Reach down as much as you can and then alternate leg. Remember, the leg that's forward is straight. The back knee is bent. Good to go?
Yep.
Let's start. One leg forward. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Reach down and back and then alternate leg. Ensure you feel that light stretch in the back of your leg. That's your hamstring. Drive your hips back as you do this.
Keep breathing. Go only as far as you're comfortable, as Niran mentioned earlier. sure your knee is locked, the front knee.
And that's done. Great work, guys. Your body is now ready for an explosive workout. Sip some water if you need, and let's jump right into it.
All right, into the main movements now. We have 4 movements for you, each for 40 seconds, and we're gonna do these. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do this.
Okay, we're gonna start off with a pulse squats for my beginners. Again, feet comfortably shoulder width apart, toes facing slightly outwards. You're gonna go down into a half squat, pulse once, pulse twice, and stand up tall. For my advanced members, you're gonna go all the way low, quads parallel to the floor, pulse once, pulse twice, and stand up tall. Yeah, ready?
Let's do this.
Oh, quads are gonna cry. All right, let's do this in 3, 2, and 1. Just a hinge at the hips for the beginners, pulse twice, and stand up.
Try to get your hips below parallel for the ones who've been doing these sessions with us for a while now. Try to get the hips below parallel. Pulse when your hips are below parallel, and then stand up tall before you go for your next rep. Keep your chest up as you drop down. Make sure you're not dropping the upper body close to the knee.
10 more seconds. Take it slow, understand it, and we're done. Whew.
Nice and fire, ready? The next one is going to be the bicycle crunches. So we're going to lie down for this. We're going to lie on the back. I'm going to show you all both the options. The scaled down will have the heel placed down. From here, you can challenge yourself by just lifting your shoulder blades off a little. Get the knee to elbow, place your heel back down. Knee to elbow, place the heel back down. To challenge yourself, keep your shoulder blades up throughout, not just the elbow, but the shoulder blades also. While the scaled up version will keep your legs off the floor throughout the 40 seconds. Ensure you extend your leg out all the way, come in, and then switch leg. Make sure you're extending the leg to feel that challenge. Good to go?
Yes.
Yep. Let's get ready and start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Nice and easy over here. Make sure you bring your knee in close to the elbow and the opposite leg. Extend that leg out to make sure you feel that challenge in the core.
Remember that your arms are only there to support your head. Do not pull your head forward at any point of time. Keep your neck neutral as you crunch.
Make sure you keep breathing. Do not hold the breath. 10 seconds more.
You can already start feeling that burn in my core.
Me too. And done.
Whew. All right. Up next, great cardio movement for you, the lateral shuffle. We're just going to move 1, touch, and touch. For beginners, step out and reach down. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Just keep moving. Be light on your feet. It will help you with your agility, and it's a directional movement.
Yes, as you reach down, try and reach down close to the ankle, because that's going to help you keep the chest up and focus on dropping the hip rather than just the upper body to touch down.
10 more seconds. Keep your chest up. And that's done. Ooh.
The last one's going to be the side plank. So I'm going to run you through this. The scaled down version will be where the elbow is directly below the shoulder. The lower leg, you bend the knee and place your knee down, hip forward, top leg is down, resting. So this is going to be the scaled down version, while the scaled up version is both legs are straight, hips and knees off the floor, hands on the hips. Yep, good to go.
Yes.
This one's going to challenge your obliques. So you're going to feel that tension on the side as we do this.
Yeah.
Let's get ready. Let's get to position and start in 3, 2, and 1. Remember the scaled down version. Bend your knees, place the knee down, the bottom leg, and drive the hip forward and up. So the scaled up, hip forward and up remains the same, just that both legs are straight to give yourself an extra challenge. Let's change sides. 20 seconds on the other side.
Elbow directly under your shoulder.
And start.
Push your hips up towards the ceiling.
Keep breathing. Although we're holding the position, never hold your breath. It's so important that both of us almost say it at the same time. And that's done. Round number 1, nice and easy, and we are done. For round number 2, we'll be repeating all these movements, but now it's time to start to challenge yourself to really feel that workout.
Quickly grab a sip of water, wipe yourself off with a towel, get back for round 2. You know the movements by now. We can add progressions, take it even faster to get that heart rate up. First one, the pulse squats. Let's get into it. In position. Good to go?
Yep.
All
ready.
right, let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Pulse once, pulse twice, and stand up tall. Squeeze your glutes when you're standing up.
Okay, so as you drop down, ensure your heel remains on the floor. Keep the pressure on the heel and your ball of the foot. So it needs to be on both, not just the heel, not just the front of the foot. It needs to be both.
Push your hips back. It's like you're sitting on a chair. Few more seconds to go. Keep breathing, and we're done. Going in for an extra one.
Yep. The next one's going to be the bicycle crunches. So let's get down for this. Lie on your back. You can challenge yourself by keeping your leg up this time if you want. But remember, if you're new, heel down, do it right, and we can start to challenge yourself later. Let's get a position. And we're going to start in 3, 2, and 1.
Remember to keep your lower back firmly onto the ground. You don't want to leave any space between your back and the ground.
Yeah, that's a very, very important point that Suvini brought up. Ensure you're pressing your lower back against the floor throughout this move.
Keep
You guys
breathing.
doing the scaled up version. Extend the leg forward and close to the ground, but don't touch the ground because that's where the challenge is. 10 seconds more.
Really starting to feel that burn in the midsection.
Yep. And that's done.
Whew. Okay, up next we have the lateral shuffle. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1.
Remember to try to reach down close to the ankle, because that's a good cue for you to keep your upper body in line and not lean forward too much. Also, what that does is it forces you to keep your heel down because you're driving your hips back to get your hand in line with the ankle.
You can feel this on your quads. A few more seconds. Like Niran said, if you stay low, you really feel that work. And we're done. Whew.
One last one for round number 2. Side plank. So let's get down to position. Elbow directly below the shoulder. Knees bent for the scale down. The lower leg knee is bent. For scale down, both legs straight. For scaled up. Start in 3, 2, and 1. Drive your hip forward and up. Don't strain the neck by dropping it down or pushing your head forward. Try to keep it neutral, in line with the rest of the body.
And make sure that both your shoulders are facing forward. Don't slouch down at any point of time.
Let's change. 20 seconds on the other side. Elbow directly below shoulder and start now. Lower leg, knee is bent for the scaled down version. Hip forward and up.
Keep breathing.
Almost there, almost there. And
we're
that's done. Round number 2 is done.
That was
2 more to go.
quick.
Yeah. Now for round number 3, remember the ones who are very, very new to these sessions with us, please slow down. That's okay. You don't need to go at the same pace as us. You're just starting off. Give yourself a few sessions before you start to pick up the pace.
Yep.
We start?
Yes, let's get right into round 3 with the pulse squats. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, pulse, and up. Now that you know the movements, you can try and scale it up for yourselves. Try and keep challenging and pushing your limits. You can go a little lower in that squat, maybe even pick up the pace.
As you go down, ensure you got that little pulse, which is what's going to challenge you for this one.
10 more seconds. Make sure your chest is up, back straight. Come on, guys.
Almost there.
And we are done.
Legs on fire.
Yep.
The next one's bicycle crunches. Let's drop down. Let's get to position. Along with the core, when we extend our leg forward, you're going to feel that burn on the quads also. So let's get ready and start in 3, 2, and 1. Remember, a very, very important point that Suvini brought up in the previous round, to press your lower back against the floor. Ensure you keep a check on that throughout the 40 seconds and even for the next round.
Beginners, make sure your shoulders are off the ground, but don't put any strain on your neck.
Ten seconds more. Just stay with that challenge.
Move a little quicker.
And done. Halfway through round
Awesome.
number 3.
Yeah. Next up, we have the lateral shuffle. We're gonna get into this in 3, 2, and 1.
Start to pick up the pace now. For the ones who have been doing these sessions with us for a while, start to move a little quicker and drop a little lower. For the ones who are new, depending on where you're comfortable, just stay out of that comfort zone. That's it.
Lower body on fire. Whew. Trying to move a little faster. 10 more seconds. Doing good?
Yep. Just picking up the pace to challenge you all.
And we're done. Whew,
Oh.
to shake it off.
Yep. Heart rate is high. Let's get down with a side plank. Last movement for round number 3. Elbows directly below shoulder. Let's get to position and start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Hip forward and up. Scaled down version. Lower leg, bend the knee and place it down.
Keep breathing. If you want to challenge yourselves a little more, you can keep one leg forward and bring the other leg in front. That way your hip is off the ground. You feel that burn in
20
your
seconds
obliques.
done. Let's go the other side. Change side, elbow directly below shoulder, and start now.
Get one
For the ones
foot in
doing the
front.
scaled down version, remember Suni is giving you guys another option to challenge yourself a little bit more. How are you feeling, Suni?
Oh, good.
Okay?
Obliques
Let's give you an
on
added
fire.
challenge.
Yeah, it is. This one's
And
challenging.
that's done. Round done with the main workout. Excellent job. Great work there, guys. Grab yourself some water and come back. I'm sure you're feeling your quads and your core just like we are. Have a quick sip of water. Wipe yourself down if you want to. Come back for cool down. It's very important that we stretch those muscles that we just worked.
Give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. Let's start with the cool down. Take a couple of deep breaths. Get ready. We're gonna start with the standing quad stretch. So I'll show you from the side. Grab hold of your ankle, pull it towards your glutes, knees close together, and stay or try to
Perfectly
stay.
okay to lose balance for that because
Right.
of all the leg work we've done. That's going to happen to you too.
Yep. So grab onto something if you're not comfortable just balancing. And we're gonna do this 30 seconds on each leg. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Pull your ankle towards your glutes, push your knee back for a deeper stretch.
Keep your chest up. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Keep your chest up and just focus on pulling the leg back. You need to balance yourself. Getting your hand out or forward is going to help a few of you out.
Keep breathing. And switch. Grab onto your other ankle and pull it towards yourself. Remember to keep your knees close together.
Nice deep breaths as you do here. Not just focusing on getting the blood flow back in the muscles, but also on your breathing pattern. You want that to be back to normal by the end of the cool down.
And we're done.
Excellent. The next one is going to be the hamstring stretch. So we're going to get one leg forward, very similar to what we did in the warm-up. So you just get one leg forward, back knee is bent, front leg is straight. This time I'm just going to stay there, go down as much as you can. Could be the knee, could be the shin or your toes. Ensure the leg is straight in the front, back knee is bent. That's the only focus. Let's get to position and start in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds each leg.
Push your hips back, go only as far as you're comfortable. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings.
Keep your back knee bent. Keep pushing the hips back. With every time you exhale, try to go a little lower.
Keep breathing.
Slowly come up. Let's change leg. With the opposite leg forward. Toes up, back knee bent, drive your hips back, reach down as much as you can and stay there. Forward leg is straight. Remember, every time you exhale, try to go a little lower. Just make sure you're feeling that light stretch on the back of your leg, that's your hamstring. You should be slightly uncomfortable. Slowly come up.
Okay, up next we have the standing cross leg lateral flexion. Get one leg behind, the same leg that's behind. I took my right leg back, so I'm gonna get my right hand up and move over to the left side, the opposite side, yeah? We're gonna do the same on the other side. Get one leg back, same hand as the leg that's behind, and stretch over to the opposite direction. Let's do this for 30 seconds on each side. Yep. Let's get our right leg back, right hand up, and stretch.
Yes, as you do this, it's perfectly fine to bend the front knee, but ensure your back leg is straight. Drive your hips out so you feel that stretch on the side as you do this.
Make sure that your shoulders are in line with your ears. You don't want to drop forward. And change. I'm gonna get our left leg behind, left hand up, and reach over.
Keep your chest up, don't drop your chest forward. Just make sure you're dropping your shoulders down to the side without dropping the chest forward.
Keep breathing. Almost there.
Bent.
And done.
Oh, brilliant. The last one's going to be the half cobra and child's pose. I'm going to show you all this. It's going to be the same for scaled up or scaled down. As you come down, just make sure you keep your hands close to the chest. Lift the chest up as much as you can and push your hips down and relax the shoulder and the elbow. That's going to be a half cobra. From here, for 30 seconds, we go back, where we sit back on your heel, hands are all the way forward and chest close to your knees. I'm just going to finish off over here with nice deep breaths. So let's lie on the stomach. Hands close to the chest and lift yourself up and stay there. Make sure you relax the shoulder. Don't shrug, don't keep the shoulders close to your ears. Drop that down, elbows are soft. Pull your shoulder blades back, lift the chest up, and drive your hip down.
Great stretch for your lower back,
After those bicycle crunches especially.
upper abdomen. Stretch it out.
Keep breathing as you do this. From there, sit back in child's pose. Hips to heel. Get your chest close to your knees and hands all the way forward.
You can keep walking your hands forward for a deeper stretch.
Focus on taking nice deep breaths while you're here, because this is the last stretch before we finish today's workout. Keep driving your hips back and walking the hands forward. And we are done. Forward. That was an excellent session.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
Great,
Yeah?
how are you?
Excellent.
Awesome. What a fantastic session.
And also, yes, very important that you'll have a lot of fruits and vegetables to ensure you're getting a lot of minerals and vitamins as part of your diet. Do not focus only on the protein for recovery. You need those vitamins and minerals to recover well, along with a lot of water, so you can keep pushing with us.
Yep, that's for sure. On that note, we will sign off. See you soon in another session. Take care and bye-bye.